Let me start by breaking little things down for you. Water, all right? It's electrically magnetically controlled. You can electromagnetically control water. And if you take a Tesla coil and you wave it across water, it will control water in a sort, like how the moon controls our tides, okay? If the moon can control our tides, you know, why couldn't the electromagnetic field, like the electromagnetic field of the moon control our tides, why couldn't the electromagnetic field of our own planet control our tides? Now, a pull switch, obviously, you think, yeah, it would control our tides as much as it would control anything else that's electromagnetic or magnetic, and so it's just magnetic. Like iron, what Earth's crust is made of. So honestly, once you start thinking about it, you have a giant electromagnet, which is our planet, all right? And you have the polarities switching to that electromagnet, and as it switches, you think it'd be controlling the crust on the Earth. So as it controls it, you think, yeah, it'd be splitting parts, it'd be getting little cracks all through it. Like how what's currently happening with the Ring of Fire and everything that's going on the planet. This is why our oceans are heating up. When the there's multiple reasons why it's heating up, but when the poles switch, it will weaken the magnetic field around our planet, completely weaken it. After it's weakening, that gives it less power against radiation or even the cold. I know people have noticed this. If you're where I'm at, and in the United States or in Pennsylvania, wherever, also in eastern United States, you would notice like there was only a couple days that had snow, and it's never been like that ever since we've been little. We've had snow. We've had plenty of things like that, like normal weather, what we consider normal. Now, once you start messing with the weather, you gotta think, yeah, that will happen. What will happen? You know, water in the air. Is electrically magnetically controlled by the poles of the planet. Shifting everything around. If the pole didn't, I mean, if the planet didn't have any poles or electromagnetic electricity running through it, you wouldn't have an atmosphere. That is what holds everything in. The planet wouldn't be spinning. No planet would be sitting still and be a big asteroid floating through outer space. Now, since we know that water is electromagnetically controlled, you gotta think. You have all these places flooded and losing water. Like the Euphrates River drying up right now. It's right now we're going through a shift. When they tell you, yeah, we're going through a shift, it's a little bit more deeper than that. The planet is switching polarities. Do you know what happens like if you take a DC current running engine motor, and you take the red and then black, the red is positive and the black is negative, a current flows one way. Well, when you connect it, the motor will start spinning one way. If you switch it, it'll be spinning the exact opposite way. And when it starts spinning the exact opposite way, it'll be doing the exact opposite thing. We all know a Tesla coil projects energy. All right? A Tesla coil projects it outwards, okay? And our planet, once you stand on our planet, you are magnetically charged and you're charged by the planet. Now think about this. If the planet's magnetically charged and pulling energy, it's going to be projecting energy. So think about this. What is that going to do to the people? What is that going to do to everybody on the planet? Hey, you're going to find out soon now, aren't you? But I know what's going to happen. I can't really get too much detail with it because I don't want the government kicking down my door. But we're going to keep quiet on that shit. And I don't want the video getting flagged. I want everybody to be able to see this and actually listen. I've been waiting to say this stuff. I need to be careful with what I say, for entertainment purposes only. But as we get into those things, Bible, there's a lot of things on it that are the truth. I can't consider myself a Christian, but I have read the Bible and I know and I understand a lot of the Bible. And I believe in a lot of the Bible. I just don't believe in some of the things in the Bible. Well, Christ is coming back, but not the Christ you think. The oil in our spine. Now, I've done a lot of research. I'm not even going to get into it and show you all because literally, if I do that, a lot of people are still gonna say it's fake, it's crap, because you're blind. What I consider blind is you don't see what's going on around you and you don't judge upon that. Now, let's say you're forced with a bunch of power, the vibration of the planet. A lot of people know what's going on right now. I'm not I don't think I'm supposed to say anything, but there's a lot of things that are going on right now. You're going to be experiencing a lot of heat. First off, the United States is going. There are a lot of the United States is going to be underwater. A lot of Florida is going to be underwater, and I think all of California. I have to look at the sea levels again and go upon that. But you gotta realize what's going on. You gotta protect your families. I'm not saying this stuff to be, I'm a know-it-all or anything. No, I'm saying this because I care for people. I care for everybody. I love everybody. I don't want to see people hurt. I don't want to see people suffer with what's going to happen. And I really wish you guys would open up your eyes, like in a way of a loving way. Understand what's going on. Don't be blind. Remember, trust what you see with your eyes, not what you hear with your ears.